2021 was an up and down year. Beginning of it was amazing. Going to the third pop up, another sellout. 95% of it sold, so it was good. Towards the end, a few mishaps, but we still here. We still booming.
Shit, 2021. He said the beginning was smooth for sure.
Shout out to EDD.
Yeah.
We're going crazy.
Second half was, shit, that's when damn near COVID just ramped back up and things started getting crazy again.
Crazy.
But shit, overall, cool year. You learn. Shit. We at a new venue right now. This is my store. I've had this since November. I ain't really told nobody, but I've been getting it together. It still ain't finished. But we're gonna work there that way by the time the year over. 2022 is gonna be all about progressing this motherfucker, and then you feel me, see where it takes us. But yeah,
2021, it was the most successful year and also the weirdest kind of year because nigga, the highs was high as fuck. Like the highs was high and the lows was real low. Like, you feel me? But I'm here. I made it through at my first pop up. You feel me? They went crazy. Like, I never made that much money off clothes in one day in my life. Nigga, that shit. I came home counting my shit. I'm like, God damn, that's just the cash. I wasn't even seeing the cash having the Zelle and Apple Pay. I'm like, boy, shit was going crazy that day. You feel me? And then, but you know what I'm saying? I learned through doing this shit, you gotta really, you feel me? When it get low, when time gets slow and shit, you gotta, you feel me? You can't let it phase. You gotta keep going. You feel me? I done had, you feel me? Like, I done had weeks, nigga. I ain't sold shit for weeks. Then all of a sudden, I get one sale, then two, then three. Nigga, my website went crazy 1 week. My website went crazy. Nigga, I had like.
That's how it be though.
I ain't gonna lie. You feel me?
That's how it be.
Man. And then I got, random people coming to me. You feel me? You come with? I'm like, shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That shit still blow my mind because, you feel me? I don't be knowing these people. That shit still blow my mind. Like, I be out, you feel me? People be like, oh, you come? I be like, oh, yeah, you feel me? I've been trying to get your shit. I've been seeing you, thing, you feel me? So, 2021 just showed me, like, you feel me? The hustle don't stop. You feel me? Like, you gotta keep going. I know that sound like hella regular. You gotta keep going.
Shit, 2021. That shit was a movie, for real. That shit was a movie. I want to say, like, I had my first pop-up. That was cool. Everybody fucked with it. Had some mishaps a little bit, but when we get through those, I think I want to say, like, they say they ended their year with that. Like, the end of my year was good. Like, my winter collection was doing nothing. I fucked with it. For sure. So, you feel me? I think 2022, I want to progress on a couple of other things. But all in all, it was I like 2021. I think I'm happy for 2022. Ready to see where I get to. You feel me? Trying to get the big dogs now. Big dogs. Man, big dogs.
Niggas up the playing field.
Man.
Hey.
Cause man, I ain't gonna lie. 2022, nigga, I'm looking forward to this. You feel me? Cause I got some ideas I want to put in motion. I got some shit I've been coming up with. It's just a matter of time. Life. One thing about this shit, life really fuck your ass. Life really fuck your ass over for real. Like that shit. One thing about this game, life will take your ass on one for real. Like life took me on one for a cool minute. Like. Man, I ain't gonna even lie.
Shit, I didn't have a fucking kid. Last time we fucking recorded, I didn't have a kid yet, so my kid was born, so I had baby shower, all type of shit since the last time we recorded. But life. That would really just sum up the second half of my 2021. Life, responsibilities in life kind of came into play and everything else kind of took a backseat, but I kept building and growing on what I had going on. So that's why, you feel me, when I got this place in November, it took me until the end of February to have some shit ready just because you feel me, I can't come in here and spend, you feel me, thousands of dollars into this motherfucker, and I got a kid and shit that I gotta, still got bills and all that type of stuff. So life, I mean, it didn't really take me on one, but life was life.
Life was life.
Life was life,
Life
for
was
sure.
life.
You feel me? I had some, more responsibilities. I love it. Y'all will probably see my kids soon. I just did an interview with him, so y'all see my kids soon. But yeah, like shit, moving forward, 2022. So like, I guess you could say the most thing I'm most excited about is like just I got some cool ideas, but also I got a space to do my cool ideas in. You feel me? I don't gotta depend on nobody else. Depend on putting down deposits and all this other shit. You feel me? To make something happen for myself. You feel me? Like I got my own space. You feel me? When I want to kick it, I got my own space. Like type shit. So you feel me? Like I'm most excited for that and just getting back to it and just elevating the game and even getting this set up so that other people can also take advantage of this space. Like that's one of the biggest things I'll probably be doing within the next month is preparing this for other people. This was a soft opening today, but feel me, in the future, other people will be able to rent this space out and do their own events and stuff like that and have that ready for people. Just because, I mean, we ain't got too many things like this in Oakland. Definitely not in the East. So, like we right here on E1. Like we like I ain't on no back street or nothing. Like you feel me. The one tempo is riding by right now. Like you feel me. I'm on E1. Like you feel me. So yeah, like I feel like this would be big not only for me but the people around me and the people I can help. You feel me with this space too. But you see it. You feel me? FatMackin. We at the label connect. That's where we at, the LC.
The LC.
Oh, make sure we gonna show y'all. You feel me?
Yeah, I'll give y'all a little tour of the inside. You feel me? How headquarters has transformed from they seen it. I ain't documented it all, but they seen it when I first got this motherfucker and where it's at now. You feel me? And that's a complete 180 for sure. Like, you feel me? We ready to get some things done in this motherfucker now for sure. So yeah.
Where does support or your movement start from?
That shit start from you.
Yeah, I'm finna say
Nah,
streets.
Nah, bruh, start from because if you don't promote your shit the way you want to promote it, bruh, like if you don't believe in your shit, ain't nobody gonna believe in your shit.
Right.
So it's
it for sure start with you, like you feel me? Cause I think people can get the vibe, they can see, it's very visual. They can tell, alright, he don't really care about this. You feel me? Or he ain't really putting it out there. You feel me?
Like
so,
they know when you're not serious about this shit.
So it's just like you gotta put in, and then other people will start to believe and not think it's just some bullshit. Especially in the game we in now, it's kind of at this point oversaturated. So you got a lot of people that just come in the game and be done in a year. So I feel like people is peeping that, and they gotta see you last. They gotta see you put in some more work, a little bit more effort than just posting and just doing this and doing that, putting shit on a t-shirt, just more creativity, and see that you really taking it seriously. And when that happens, and people start noticing it, you'll see the results for sure. But at the same time, like you said, shit, the support really started outside in the streets. You feel me? Fuck all this social media shit and all that. Like, you gotta get outside, bro, and promote yourself and get your brand out there, and that's where it all starts.
In the Bay period, though, if you don't got the streets, you don't have nothing. Because that's what really matters the most. You ain't gotta be like the toughest, sickest, or whatever, but as long as you gotta be some sort of reputable in order for people to support you. Unless your shit just hella fire. If your shit just hella fire, maybe you get a pass, but you gotta you gotta make
out here.
Yeah, exactly.
You ain't gotta make out here like
but you gotta make connections though. Like you gotta have them certain ties to
you gotta be
certain type of people.
repty for sure. You gotta be repty.
No, one thing that this pandemic really forced niggas to do, bro, like it forced niggas to look in their bag and create relationships with the customers, bro. Because we all know, like, we all have customers. They come spend. Like, I had a customer spend $500 with me at once. Nigga come back a month later, spend another $500. Like, you feel me? That's not the relationship that I created with them. Like, you feel me? They see me out pushing. They see me out hustling. They see me out like promoting. They see me like, you feel me, doing my thing. So like, I feel like the support, it start with us. That's what you're saying. Like, you feel me, if the customer or the consumer see us really doing our thing, pushing it, and then we create that relationship with them, we create, you feel me, then we like, all right, because, you know, like I said, in this pandemic, bro, it's like, we couldn't go nowhere. We couldn't do nothing. We couldn't, for a minute, we couldn't really do nothing. We had to find other ways to still create that relationship with them. And then now it's like, you feel me, that's when like, you see an IG and TikTok really blew up, because like now it's like, nigga, content creation really blew up. That's the way of creating a relationship with the consumer, because like they see us, they see the little videos, or like how the artists or rappers, they be making their little TikToks to the song, you feel me? And then now it's like, so that's how they grabbing their attention. So with us, we gotta, you know, get in our bag, make that content. Like with TikTok, because I ain't gonna lie, TikTok had you booming, like TikTok had you going stupid. And you're like, I had a TikTok that had like, man, like 8,000 views on just some nigga, just me and my mind. I'm just fucking around, like just trying to see what worked and what don't. Nigga, that shit blew up. So like, you know, like I said, just create that relationship with the customer, and then once we create that relationship, it's like they gonna always fuck with us. Like, you feel me? Like a real supporter. Like, your real supporters gonna rock with you through thick and thin.
On mama, if they believe in you, they gonna rock with you for sure. That's one thing I'm considered even when I feel like I have a mishap, like it's people that tell me to keep going, bro. It's just like it's just a bump in the road. So you're gonna learn. You know, you're gonna learn.
So when do you become a staple?
When do you become a staple?
So when do you become a staple in this bank shit?
I don't know answer for that one.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I don't really think in my head. I can't even imagine like what brand will be a staple in the bay for me right now. So, yeah, probably them. Probably them.
Ace Society.
Feel
me? I mean, I can't even like for real. You can't overlook my nigga Yang, bro. Like you in Foot Locker and shit now. Like regardless of what the streets and shit is, like you in corporate America. You in corporate America. And that's one thing about him, like, you feel me? I know he got a lot going on in LA too, so that kind of draws out, like, you feel me, how many, because I don't see him like that, you feel me? Because he don't be out here. I think he live in LA. Yeah. You feel me? So it's just like, but he from out here, but I mean, shit. You can't really say much about a nigga that, you feel me?
Foot Locker.
You in Foot Locker, bro. Like, you feel me? You gotta be a staple. You in Foot Locker, you feel me? There ain't no way around it. Like, shit, that's what I say. And then, like, I think it'll just come down to the tail will probably just be like the way people react and gatekeep your brand. So I would say the way people react to everything you do and gatekeep your brand is how you know you a staple. And that's being real. Like, you feel me? Like, if you can drop something out the blue and motherfuckers is posting your shit all over the place, everybody buying all your shit, doing all this shit, I would feel like you a staple, you feel me?
Yeah, that's a fact.
And then that usually match up with your sales, you feel me? And then I would say the way people gatekeep your shit is just when you out here, when you become a staple out here in anything, not even just clothing, anything, you can't do no wrong. You feel me? And people start gatekeeping you for real. So it's just like, you feel me? Like, motherfuckers like, nah, this our shit. Like, you feel me? You ain't gonna be able to tell us about shit. You feel me? Like, this our shit type shit. So, like, I feel like that'll probably be the two tails. The way people react to, like, you feel me, anything you do with your brand, and then the way people just, like, kind of gatekeep and, like, this our shit. Like, you feel me? Really own, they really got a sense of ownership to your brand when they got really nothing to do with it.
Yeah, when they feel like a sense of, like, relativity to it. I feel like it's a community. With your brand, like, they feel connected to it. They like, okay, yeah, I'm rocking this. Like, this real to me.
You're like, as much as we don't like certain brands, certain others, but they really doing anything. I ain't gonna lie, like, Fab with Dope Bear, that's a staple to me, because I ain't gonna lie, I still see people in a Dope Bear sweatsuit today.
Yeah, but I'm Fab is definitely off a rip, like, you feel me? I say by default, like, nigga, Fab is a staple in the Bay.
Yeah.
Like, regardless.
He's a
so
staple
it's just like,
person.
no matter what he do. And I'm not saying that to, like, discredit anything he do. Because, like, you feel me? He do good shit. He do dope shit. And he drop nice shit. I'm just saying that, like, basically, he already out there. Like, just off of, you feel me, the music. It's been years, bro. Like, you feel me? He a Bay Area OG. That nigga, he a staple in the Bay. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, off of the rip, if he
He's
doing something, he doing something positive, no matter what it was. Like, he doing something positive and doing it well, that shit gonna become a staple. Like, but like you said, like, nigga got a stove and shit. You got a stove. You feel me?
Yeah,
I mean,
bro.
shit, I got
You doing
one. So,
something.
like, you got a stove, like,
You gotta start downtown.
you feel me? Yeah, right there.
Right there on
there.
Broadway,
On
like-
Broadway, like, you a staple, bro. Like, simple as that.
For sure, yeah.
That's a fact.
I mean, like, I don't know, I feel like it's just a little something. Quality is like, you feel me? Like, if you had the streets, like, you feel me? If you had the streets, yeah, your shit, yeah, it's gonna make everybody else want your shit. Like, you feel me? I don't necessarily know, like, there ain't no formula to make your shit a staple, I guess. But it's like, you know, I know if you got the streets, you don't really need the internet because the internet fake. Like, that shit fun. Like, you have really outside, you go outside and see, like, oh yeah, they ain't this shit, you feel me? And it's like, all right, you feel me? Like, you really a staple, like, you really on shit. They can just t-shirts and hoodies.
Making just t-shirts and hoodies.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna say I'm over it.
Man,
No, not like that. Not like that. It's just like I really like ever since I done really got into fashion. Like I really like making more shit. Like so, you feel me? I might make like I want to make a knitted sweater or some shit. Like I just dropped a puffer coat. You feel me? Like and that shit was cool. Like when I made that, like even just the process of going into that, like you feel me? Dropping my marketing scheme for it, like taking product photos, like you feel me, getting it all together, like labeling, like it was fun to me. It's more fun than just like, and I get that, you know, a shirt and a hoodie is a basic essential of streetwear. So you feel me, the basic thing somebody first gonna drop when they, you know, start a brand, whatever it is, it's gonna be a shirt or a hoodie. That's gonna be the first thing you see. And I feel like as you grow, you gotta drop more. Like, but that's just me personally. Like I like fashion, so. I can't just come to you with a shirt and hoodie every 2-3 months. That's gonna be weak to me. You gonna want me to grow, so feel me? That's how I feel about it.
You gotta get past the t-shirt and hoodie shit.
It's like a honeymoon phase.
Yeah, like you
It's
got
like a honeymoon phase.
You ain't. I would just say you ain't no real brand until you get past that. Like
People love accessories.
like t-shirts and hoodies is merch.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Motherfucking, you feel me? You could do anything in life. You could have any type of career and you just drop some t-shirts and hoodies as your merch just to support whatever kind of brand you got. You're not a clothing brand until you go past that shit, bro. Like, you feel me? You gotta be able to make, you feel me, hats, headbands, beanies, you feel me, socks, motherfucking shit. I don't know, motherfucking shoes if that's what you make. You feel me? Jeans if that's what you make. Like, that's when I would say that you know, you're really a brand. You're not something that you're something that has substance. You care about your design. You care about, you feel me? It's not just that extra promotion to whatever you actually do.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like I did t-shirts and hoodies is merch, bro. And merchandise is that's just little support me bucks for whatever you actually do. You feel me? You gotta get past the t-shirt hoodies for sure.
Nah, you really not no brand until you got more than 3 items, basically. Like,
Facts.
you gotta have something for almost everybody.
Not always you do.
Well, you know, but I say almost because at the end of the day, your brand is your brand. So you gonna put out what you gonna put out. Right. So if you're attacking a certain crowd, you're attacking a certain crowd. That's why I say almost everybody. But 9 times out of 10, you know, you're gonna make something for everybody. You're gonna have your expensive, you're gonna have your inexpensive, and then you're gonna have people who love souvenirs. So, you know, you do stuff like that. That's what make you a brand, though. That's the difference between a brand and you just selling clothes.
Oh, I like that.
You know what I mean? It's like, that's
I like that.
Yeah, that's the difference. Like, you know, when you're a brand, you you everywhere. Like you branding yourself with everything: tablecloths, stickers, keychains, feel me, beanies, hats. You know, like shit like that. And then you just selling shit. That's just t-shirt and hoodie game. Feel me? You just out the trunk. So, that's the difference.
I think t-shirt and hoodie just the easiest thing for like if you starting. That's just the easiest thing for you to do. But like you gotta really get in your bag though, and like you feel me, figure some of that in. It's also the easiest thing to sell too. Like when you start making other shit, you gotta really like not saying it's harder to push it, but you really gotta come different. Like you can't like a t-shirt and a hoodie is sell itself almost. Like you feel me, you can just walk around outside like doing your thing.
Like, oh, where you get that t-shirt? Where you get that hoodie from?
You feel me? Because like, especially in the day, like niggas wear t-shirts and hoodies all year round. And we live in Chicago or somewhere it's snow, we gotta wear pup coats half the year. You feel me?
Exactly.
So, I mean, for us specifically, I think it's just the easiest thing for us to do. But like, we really gotta, like I said, at some point, we gotta really switch it up and be like, all right, we gotta drop this, we come with this, we come with that. But I mean, you know, everybody do it their own way.
Okay.
I want to get into this. How y'all feel about sharing credit or like having only one person had a spotlight at one time?
The spotlight always gonna rotate, so it's like you just gotta wait your turn. Like if you got a stage and it's a spotlight above, the spotlight has to rotate eventually.
Yeah, like you can't stay at the same spot.
But can more than one? I feel like more than one person had a spotlight at one time.
Yeah, it's possible.
I mean, you don't know how big the spotlight is.
Exactly, it's
like,
possible.
30 motherfuckers in the spotlight. Like, the spotlight could be on the Bay Area itself, like at the moment. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends. You feel me? How I always felt is like, as long as you feel me, you getting credit outside of me, I don't give a fuck who get credit for what. FatMackin is me. You know what I'm saying? That I'm the only person that get credit for FatMackin. FatMackin is me. If I'm sharing the spotlight with FatMackin and Boomin, I don't give a fuck. You feel me? that guy, you feel me? Like that's my nigga. Like you feel me? That don't got nothing to do with FatMackin itself. That don't take nothing away from me. Yeah. Now if you trying to tell me, you feel me, that somebody else need credit for my shit, now we gonna have a problem. I ain't sharing no spotlight with somebody else. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
but I created.
I created, but
yeah.
I always want to do my shit by myself. Fuck a team. Like, you feel me? Just straight up. This is me. It means something more to me than it would to anybody else that I would even add into this shit. So I'd be like, nah. But sharing the spotlight with other brands and other people, like, come on, bro. That's only gonna help you anyway.
Truth be told, we really shared the spotlight these last 2 years with the whole pandemic shit because Bay Area brands really flourished in a way. It's like we all did our own thing. It's like we had us, and then you had everybody else in their little cliques. But the spotlight was on the Bay, and it's like whoever took advantage of it took advantage of it, and whoever had their hater comments had their hater comments. But I'm gonna say we took advantage of the spotlight, so now it's just rotating. If y'all feel like it ain't on us right now, it's gonna come right back around. Because at the end of the day, we create. We don't just put something on the torso. Like we actually create, take our time, and then everything don't make the cut. Yeah, like we got a million logos. Yeah, like we got a million logos. We got 10 logos. We got 10 logos and only drop 3 of them. But that's because it's all about creativity. Like you gotta be smart.
I think realistically, like during this pandemic or like this past like 2021, not just the whole pandemic, but the 2021, like I feel like us four all had the spotlight at one point.
You did.
Like that. And then it wasn't like I'm hating on like for me when Johnny time to shine, I'm not hating on him. Or like when David time to shine, I'm not hating on him. Or when Donnie time to shine, I'm hating on him. Like we all had it at one point. Like you had this section, I had this section, he had this section, you feel me? And then like it was just like, you feel me, it's their time. And also like that also brought more attention to us as a whole because like they see us not hating each other. We be out doing something, going somewhere together. They be like, oh yeah, like some people like, oh I like how y'all fucking with it. Y'all not hating on each other. Y'all not like trying to do nobody like y'all like shit, bro.
We really be all together.
Yeah, like all together,
be chilling,
wearing each other's shit. Like,
ain't no biggie, bro. This is the thing. When you got confidence in yourself, you ain't worried about. You feel like that's a good question.
So would you rather have an average brand with great clothes or a big brand with average clothes?
In the beginning, I would have rather had a big brand with average clothes because I was just thinking about the money.
Yeah.
But
For
now that I didn't put in blood, sweat, and tears, and I know what I wouldn't wear, what I want, like what I would wear, and all that, I definitely take the low key with the best quality because that's
It
what
means something to you.
it mean a lot. Like when I see it out, like okay, you got the same taste as me, or you got a remix, so your remix could be better than mine. You never know.
I feel like it's a sense of like more entitlement. Like you feel me? Like this, you see somebody in your shit, like, oh, you wearing that because you really like it.
Exactly.
It ain't got nothing to do with what everybody else doing.
Don't
You feel
hype
me? Like
you buying
this shit out there, like you feel me? Like I wouldn't say it's hype, but like you feel me? Adidas and Nike can drop the same shit, and most people gonna probably buy the Nike shit. You feel me? Like that's just how it is. You feel me? So I don't want. I mean, that brand loyalty is cool for the money, but when the shit means something to you, you feel me? It's gonna feel a little better. Like okay, people really wearing my shit. Like you feel me? Like, and that's why I never cared till it's like okay, do I want to sell? You feel me? 50 hoodies for 100, or you feel me? 100 hoodies for 50. Like you feel me? Like the brand kind of get a little oversaturated and people just buy your shit because everybody else buying your shit. But you feel me? You get a little bit more expensive, you get a little bit more better quality and all that shit. Now you know, like, okay, you buy my shit because you feel me? I got motherfuckers
really good.
Yeah, and that's when you start really realizing your shit really good because like even your customers start telling you like, nah, like.
Yeah.
Your shit, like you feel me? And then just seeing the progress, like you said, like when I first got in the game, nigga, I was putting out anything. I'm trying to make a dollar. Trying to make a dollar, bro. I'm trying to make a dollar, bro. Now you putting out some shit, you taking your time, making sure you do it right because it means something to you. And the money gonna come. That's what you realize.
Yeah.
After a while, you realize the money gonna come as long as you do things the right way. The money gonna come. So I'm not gonna rush it. I'm not gonna, you feel me, fuck nothing up. You feel me? This me. This my brand. This is, you feel me? This is my persona. Like this me. I live this shit.
Give me I need the low key brand with the fire clothes. I think that's just the best way to keep it. Yeah.
I feel like also too anybody who say they rather have mid with like being known, they just want the attention.
Yeah.
You know, but I ain't gonna lie,
for
but to me, like everybody ain't like us. I feel like everybody don't really like sit up and like pick their brain like, bro. How can I? Because I be at the house like, fuck, bro, I gotta do some raw. How does shit make it be raw, bro? Like, I really got. But some niggas just like, I'm finna slap that on there, and it's just finna sell like just because who they are.
But I mean, that's a business model too. Like, you feel me? Like, to just be out there and putting out hella shit, you feel me? And not be too expensive and not be too, like, that's another business model because you can make money that way.
Yeah, you
just like, I'm going to oversaturate the market, you feel me? Give you all these different options, give you all these different random logos and colors and all this shit and all type of shit and not really care about, you know, the intricacies of the business. But, you feel me? I'm going to charge you a little bit less. I'm going to put hell of it out there, and a lot of people just going to be buying it. Now you've seen it all over the place, and people start buying all that shit. It's making you money. It's a business model. It's just, I mean, sometimes some things is more important than, you feel me, the money and the business side of things. Like, you feel me? Like,
I feel like the money always
like you said, we put the blood, sweat, and tears in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I done went broke behind this shit.
I spent my last one.
I don't went broke off.
Yeah,
so
like it means something.
I don't know about how y'all feel, but every time I drop some new shit on drop something, I get hella anxious. Like I'm happy I'm gonna put it out. I'm excited, but I'm hella anxious. Like damn, bro, what if this shit fly?
I'm not gonna lie. I turn on. I put my notifications on my silent.
Man,
like I put my Twitter notification, my Instagram notification. I don't retweet. Like I don't retweet or like repost nothing until like maybe 2-3 hours later. Like my anxiety be super high. I be like, bro, like I don't know if they gonna rock with this. I'll check my Shopify, nothing. Like I just be like,
that's me every drop, bro. Like it don't matter, nigga. I been doing this this is my 4th year in this shit. And I was like, bro, every time I'm gonna drop something, I get that same feeling, like damn, bro. And like everything I done put out, pretty much done did well. It's just like damn, man. Every time I get that same feeling, like, bro, what if this shit don't go? Like. And that's hard to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, damn, this shit just didn't go.
Nah,
That's like
it happens though. It's called trial and tribulation. You know,
Facts. It is trying.
everything ain't gonna blossom. So what hit is gonna hit. Everything ain't gonna be a hit though. It's been brands who put out terrible things. You feel me? Didn't shelve it. They have to donate it to charity or something. You know, has to sell it for 75%, 80% off. You know, something.
Shit, I did shit. Hey, that's life, bro.
I took an L like that. So you know,
I
took an L,
all
trust
the time. You feel me? Like,
We done took some L's, trust me.
remember I had them jackets? I tell you.
Oh, those covers, I remember.
I spent the ticket on them covers.
niggas, it happens, bro. Niggas know it happens, bro. Like shit, it's well documented. You can check my YouTube, nigga. I done handed out boxes full of brand new shit. Like, you feel me? This ain't selling. Let me give it to somebody who gonna use it. Like, you feel me? There ain't nothing I can do with this shit up in this
happened.
I'm moving on to the next shit. And the next shit is selling. So, oh well. Like, you feel me? Move on.
That shit is just hard. It's a hard pill to swallow because it's like, damn, bro, I really put my
That shit
was gonna go, bro. And it's like you gonna go up in the mirror and really be like, this didn't work, bro. Everybody ain't ready to do that. Everybody ain't ready to look at this and be like, bro, this shit didn't work. I get back to the drawing board.
Yeah, and I feel like after a while you start to realize, like, you feel me? In the beginning, it's hard to admit that some shit don't look as fire in person like it do in your head. So you feel me? Sometimes you just gotta, and that's what I started to learn. Like sometimes you gotta realize, like, feel me? When you get that sample made, don't force yourself, bro. Like if that shit not as raw as you thought it was in your head, like, all right, let me move on. I started to learn that. So now it's certain shit I just don't put out because I'll be like, okay. It's just like when motherfuckers getting dressed. You thought that fit was finna be clean as fuck.
In your head.
You put it on, you looking in the mirror, you like, there's no way I'm walking out the house with this on. You gotta do the shit, you gotta do the same thing with your brand. Like,
I see where we at.
yeah, we in the middle of the East, so.
Hey, listen, this is in real time.
This is in real time.
This is in real time, man.
So, I mean, today.
Hold on. I'm gonna zoom in on you. There you go.
Today we had the soft opening. I wouldn't call it a grand opening because I ain't really done, like, feel me, hooking the store up like I want to and having everything like prepared. But we need to, you feel me, learn how to run the system and all that type of shit, see how things go. And I ain't even had no new stuff, so you feel me, I can't do a grand opening without new shit. But I mean, today was cool. You feel me? It paid off everything I was doing yesterday, bro, because I was in here till motherfucking 3 in the morning, bro, drilling holes in the wall and shit for these goddamn racks on the wall and shit like that, getting my clothes down here. But yeah, like, right here in the Dubs, 21st and International. Feel me? Today was cool. My parents' shit is in here too. I got to finally see, like, how them OGs come and shop, because they come with that bag for sure. So that just in my head made me realize that I need to drop some more kid shit, because they always trying to buy that kid shit. That's how I made a couple sales with people I didn't know, my folks. I mean, shit, today was cool. I need to do some more shit to this stuff. But we got, things going on. We got a balloon and shit. We at the label connect, you feel me? Soon it'll be set up so people can rent this motherfucker out and have their own pop-ups and shit. But I mean, we got all these display cases. We got the register. We got the motherfucking all this other shit that I probably wouldn't even have for people to rent because they're not gonna know how to use it. But we got the big wall for the pictures and shit. Like, today was cool though. I'm satisfied, especially seeing that I didn't even have that new. So there's a lot of people that ain't gonna show up because they already got all this shit. But I mean, I gotta go through my inventory and see what I even got left. They fucking ran through the damn stack sweats. There's barely any of them left.
I got me a pair.
It ain't no stack sweats left. I wanted black. Somebody bought all the black ones.
Yeah, ain't no black. What's that? Large or small?
Yeah, that's a large and a small.
That one that's left.
That's a small.
That's a small.
Yeah, it's a large and a small.
That's it. That's it. But,
you know, it's all good, dope. You know what I'm saying?
This shit, you feel me?
Next. You see that? That's how you know it ain't no merch left. The hangers dropping.
Yeah, we just got I hate to take on them.
That's how you know there ain't nothing left.
For shit.
LC.
Yeah, this the LC though. You feel me?
LC.
Talking about HQ. We got the LC.
LC.
This is the L fucking
Hey,
C.
tell me your
F in the label.
Connect, right?
Tell them the address.
What's that?
2102 International Boulevard. Right here on E1. Right at the corner. It's a big ass yellow building. You feel me? You'll see the LC logo on the outside. I'm gonna get a better sign than that when y'all come and shop and give me some.
It's just a
more
soft
money.
opening, man.
But yeah, this is soft opening. I'm
See
gonna have
it.
another
F in the
my next
label.
pop up gonna be in April. You feel me? That's when I'm gonna have some new shit. That's when I'm April. You feel me?
Ooh, you see the FM?
Yeah, I had the label.
See the FM, man. Feel me? And you see the historical black figures. You know what I mean? Stay tuned, though. It's season 2. We back.
Season 2, we back, baby.
We here to stay. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's still Unity.
We ain't gonna stop.
Still Unity Drew.
Yeah, he's still
I'm
Unity.
still out here. I'm still promoting it. You feel me?
And we ain't
about to
gonna
bring
stop.
this thing back. I've been bringing it back last year.
And we ain't gonna stop even when we get paid. You feel me?
Oh, mama.
Cause we gonna start getting paid real soon. You know what I mean? So you know. Yeah, we at the headquarters, FN label, LC, label connect. Season 2, it's on the way. Yeah, we get renewed every time too. We ain't like everybody else. You feel me?